Hello, welcome, Cheryl. Cheryl has been in my 10-week metabolic reset program. She just finished week 6, so she has 4 weeks to go. And I invited her to talk to us today about her experience and how it's going. So welcome, Cheryl.
Thank you.
The first question I want to ask is, what brought you to me and Win It Health?
Well, I've been working on a number of health issues for years now with no real results. I think pretty typical issues for most people: fatty liver, insulin resistance, leaky gut, hormone imbalances, and those contributed to sleep issues and, more importantly, weight issues.
Mhm. Okay. And so how did you find me?
Well, you were recommended to me through I wish I knew what the program is that this doctor does, but he mentioned that he had several clients who had lost a lot of weight and had kept it off, and he highly recommended that I speak with you. Uh, it, in the meantime, like I said, I've tried a number of things and nothing worked. So I was getting to a point where I was eager to try something that came recommended from a doctor in his capacity.
Right. Wonderful. I was very happy for that referral because I know I could help people with these things. So
Right.
what specifically did you try prior to coming in?
What didn't I try? I did Weight Watchers, keto, Optavia, the Master Cleanse, 30-day juice cleanse, fasting for 1 to 5 days, dry fasting. I mean, you name it, I did it.
Wow. Yeah, I hear this from a lot of clients. They've tried
Yeah.
everything. Okay. And what put you over the edge to join finally?
Well, I'd been yo-yo dieting for years, and I could take the weight off using a lot of those things I mentioned before, but I never could keep it off. And I'm embarrassed to say this, but I had actually gotten to a point where I was having thoughts like I should eat and purge. I mean, just really, really desperate. And basically, I was eating without control. And so I would take the weight off and put it back on, and I needed a permanent solution. And this sounded like it could be.
Beautiful. Okay. And what did you find different about this approach than the other ones you did in the past?
Well, I would say basically, there were several things, but one, uh, most recently I had used Optavia and I had lost 40 pounds, but over the course of 2 years, put it all back on. And I don't know if you know much about Optavia, but you buy fuelings from them. But I was concerned about the sugars in them, even though they consider them natural, and I don't like to eat processed food. So this program really resonated with me because it is not processed food. It's very clean eating. It could not have been any easier to stick to this program. But I think also fundamentally it was the education. And I feel at this point, I have a clearer way to move forward.
Hmm. Love that. Yeah, if you're just gonna follow something and it works, but you don't get to the reasons behind it or what motivates you then to stick with it, yeah, it's not gonna work. So I'm so
Yeah.
glad that, and you're very thirsty for the education. You really want to know how things work, and you're very committed. You have been since day one. So
Well, I have to say, it is so easy. I don't know how you couldn't be committed. To me, it's so easy.
mhm, yeah. And can you share some of your results with the audience?
Yes, from a weight standpoint, I lost 18 pounds in 5 weeks. I think I've lost 8 inches, and uh, I think 3 of them in my waist alone, which was kind of my problem area. I feel like I have a new wardrobe, even though it's my old wardrobe. But I'm back in clothes I haven't been able to wear for a year and a half, 2 years.
Mm.
And other things, side effects, I'm sleeping without gummies, which I was getting concerned I would never get off them. And even with them, I wasn't sleeping any better. So I just feel amazing.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Hmm.
And how have things changed for you in your life since you started this program?
Well, this is not something I'm used to saying, but I am happy in my body now. I
Oof.
mean, I feel healthy. I feel in control of my eating. My life seems more simplified. Uh, the the food portion of this program is so easy. I don't ever want to quit, honestly.
Yeah, and you don't have to, and you're encouraged
Right.
to continue with it. Yeah, and make some modifications down the road, but basically follow the tenets of the program and
Hmm.
eat whole food, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and what was the best part of working together? What has been?
Well, like I mentioned before, the education has been invaluable, but also the camaraderie and the support, not just from you, but from the other people in the program. And, I feel like so many things they might mention really resonates with me. The app has been wonderful to keep you accountable. And I just think there are so many benefits to this program that I would have lost the weight doing anything, but I would not have. Number one, I always felt hungry. I don't feel hungry at all.
Mhm.
Um, it's so easy. And the support has been a life changer.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, support is so important because you need
Mhm.
to know that other people are experiencing the same thing, that you're seen and heard, and as you said, held accountable. And yeah, I think healing in community is extremely important and very effective.
Absolutely.
So where would your health be right now if you didn't take this action?
Well, certainly no better, probably worse. I was at my wit's end. My blood sugar was out of control. I had cravings for sugars and starchy, fatty foods and no control over it. My pantry was calling to me, every waking hour. I
Mm.
needed gummies to sleep, and I would say I lacked energy. I could kind of got through doing the things that I wanted, but I didn't have the true any energy. And I was getting heavier every day.
Yeah, and it seems now if you have very vibrant energy.
Yes.
Good. And so, what would you say to someone who is sitting on the fence or considering doing a program like this for themselves?
Well, first of all, what are you waiting for? I mean, I'm sorry I waited the 3 months knowing about it. The investment in this program is an investment in your health. And it took me doing this program to realize I deserve that. And I think we've had our priorities in the wrong place for a long time. We prioritize work and family and all kinds of other commitments over ourselves. And it's time. I want to live a vibrant life until I die. And I was not on that trajectory. So I feel like I am now. And I think everyone should be. I mean, we may only live once. And just in case, I want to live my best life.
Yeah,
So I feel like this program is the way forward.
love that. It's so resonated with you, and um, you're just so vibrant and so positive, and you've embraced every part of it. Because, sometimes it's, as you said, it's easy. The food plan is easy, but there's other things that we look at along the way, right?
Absolutely.
We look at emotions, we look at sleep, we look at your nervous system, how to calm it down, and breath, and all the parts that you need to get in line in the health puzzle.
Well, and the other thing was I've been muddling through those things for a long time, but it's so easy in this program because if you're having any kind of issue, you just reach out to you and it's like, okay, let's try this. And we work together until we get an answer rather than me just fumbling on my own, not knowing what will work.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the beauty of it. And that's why I love health coaching, because we're working together. So
Hmm.
I'm guiding you, but I don't always have all the answers, but I do have suggestions. Okay, let's try this or let's try this. And I do know how to troubleshoot when certain issues come up, but it's us working together.
Absolutely.
And so you have to figure out your own health puzzle, what's going to work for you, and be 100% committed and take 100% responsibility for your own trajectory, which you have. And it's just so beautiful to see.
Oh, thank you.
So last question is, what is your life like after working with us? I know we still have 4 weeks to go, and I know that we're going to see continued progress and success, but just tell us a little bit about what your life is like now.
Well, you took my answer away from me because I do still expect to uh, keep realizing more and more benefits, which I'm excited about.
Mhm.
Uh, but as I continue to age, I'm 63, I'm really looking forward to having all the energy that I need to do the things I love: hiking, golfing, pickleball, yoga, um, just like I said before, I was kind of muddling through it. Uh, but like a thought of a 3 hour hike uphill was daunting. And now I can hardly wait to be able to go do it again.
Yeah. Oh, that's so much fun and so beautiful. And I just want to thank you for being such a wonderful client. You're really the ideal client because you have so much commitment and enthusiasm, and you embrace every new idea 100%, with a lot of positive energy, which you spread throughout the group, and it rubs off on everyone else. So
Well, thank you. And I can't thank you enough for being an incredible health coach.
thank you. Thank you.
It's been wonderful to work together.
Yeah, I agree so too. All right, Cheryl, thanks so much for joining us today and sharing your story.
Thank you.
And I'll share with our audience how you're doing in 4 weeks and beyond. So thanks again for joining me today.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.